DC's a good coach because he understands like how to be like, he's not trying to be a role model, but he just is. Like he understands like how to be like a coach, like a leader. Like he cares about how his guys do. He's not just like showing up like do this, this, and this, and we'll hope for the best. Like he wants you to win.
How was having DC as a coach?
It was awesome, man. It was funny because it was like when they announced who our coaches were, I didn't know whose team I wanted to be on, and I was like, I don't know what it's like being coached by Stipe. And it seemed like his coaching staff on the show, it wasn't guys that were like his coaches. It was like other fighters that he was buddies with, and he kind of pulled them together as a team. But like DC's team was literally his coaches. It was his striking coach, his head coach, his fucking, like everything. So it was like, it's not just guys that he's cool with that are gonna be like, yeah, do this, and this. Like they were individually coaching us as well. Like Deron Wynn was there, who's DC's one of his main training partners, and like his best friend. Like it was really cool. Like we all got connected really fast. And as soon as I got picked on his team, like I realized like this isn't just gonna be like a training camp. This is gonna be like a hard wrestling camp. And it was miserable. It was the hardest I've ever worked for a consistent 6 weeks. Like, and it was good though because it set the bar for myself. And like ever since then, when I'm, especially like even right now when I'm trying to get ready for a fight, like that's the standard I hold myself to. I'm trying to work that hard. And it's tough sometimes, especially with COVID. Like I'm trying to push myself to work that hard, and my body's like, oh, we could just go take a nap. And I'm like, no, I need to keep working harder. You know, I did shark bait rounds with DC and Cain Velasquez. That was horrible. Like they didn't like beat me up like hard, but they're exhausting. Like they were taking me down. I'd get up, they'd take me down again, outstriking me. It was miserable, but it was good work. And then, you know, Crazy Bob Cook was helping me out in certain things. DC's boxing coach, Rosendo Sanchez, was helping me out with certain things. Owner, aka Javier Mendez, was holding pads for me. So it was like, and these are all guys that like I knew of because I'm an MMA fan, and I've seen them in DC's corner. I've seen them do interviews, stuff like that. And now they're standing in front of me, like helping me with a fight. Like, hey, try this, do this, da-da-da-da. I had to keep telling myself, like, yo, don't fanboy, because you're getting punched in the face soon. Listen to what they're saying. But I got over fanboying over DC real fast, because he tortured us in training. Like, the first day, like, we're all kind of like, oh, shit, it's Daniel Cormier. And then, like, 2 days later, we're like, sup, coach? Like, we're so over it, because we were all exhausted. Honestly, I was upset with the second fight, because DC won every minute until Stipe made those adjustments in the fourth. But it was also amazing to see that, like, as soon as that fight ended, as soon as he got behind a mic and they were asking him questions, he flat out took responsibility. And he was like, my corner was begging me to wrestle more. Even though I was winning the stand-up, I made a mistake. And guys at that level don't do that a lot. And that's all you can do, because otherwise if you say like, oh, I don't know what happened, people are gonna shit all over you. So, you know, he got in front of it and was like, I made a mistake. He's like, I got a little too confident on the feet. Even though he was still winning on the stand-up until that point, he was like, I need to wrestle more. I need to create more wrestling exchanges. And I think he's going to do that this fight. I mean, I think he's so determined on wrestling more, creating those exchanges that Stipe is not going to be comfortable in. And I think a lot of people are starting to think he's only going to wrestle, like he's not going to throw hands with Stipe. Of course he is. He beat him standing the first time. He was beating him every minute on the feet the last time. It was just he stopped wrestling when he needed to. So I think it's going to be a perfect mixture of both fights. He's going to do all the right things he should have done in the second fight. He's going to land like he was in the first fight. I think he's going to come back with the belt, and he's going to end his career on the ultimate high. I mean, if all goes according to plan.